to What's Right with the World with your host, Glenn Ambrose.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the podcast. So today we are diving right into the What's Right with the World topic of...
new hope for the Great Barrier Reef.
Yeehaw.
Yeah. So this news is coming out of Australia. It is...
Of course it is.
Right. It always does. We talk about Australia a lot on this show.
We do.
But this comes from CNN. And so basically, scientists have discovered they tried coral IVF, which is in vitro fertilization, which is what, how they can help women become pregnant. It's a very similar thing for how you can help.
Now they're helping a reef become pregnant.
Yeah, so it's a coral fertility treatment designed to help heal damaged parts of Australia's Great Barrier Reef, and it's showing signs of success and now needs to be scaled up to create a bigger impact, the lead scientist tells CNN. Peter Harrison, a professor at Southern Cross University in Australia, said he is excited by the results, which show the experimental process known as coral IVF is working on a small scale.
Well, there you go. So this is technology for good.
Yeah, and I mean tons of, obviously they've talked about it a lot, all of the different life that lives in the Great Barrier Reef is huge. It's a massive ecosystem unto itself, and because of bleaching, it's been dying off for years, and they thought that it was going to not come back.
And now we found a way. That's it. When we put our focus towards a solution instead of at the problem, it's amazing what we can come up with. And then this is technology. It's like, you can use it to build an atom bomb. Not real good. Not real good results come out of that. You can use it to save our planet and, different species that are living at the Great Barrier Reef and stuff. It's like, this is the stuff. When we use the technology for good, that it's amazing, the solutions that they come up with.
Yeah, it's really awesome. I love doing these stories because all of the stories on the show, that's kind of the point of the entire show, the entire series, What's Right with the World. So yeah, cool, that gives me like hope. But things like the fact that the Great Barrier Reef was dying and never going to come back is a really like horrifying thought of what's happening to the planet.
Yeah.
So the news that the news a couple of years ago that there were signs that that it might be able to come back, and now the fact that they can help it with something like in vitro fertilization for coral, like who would have ever thought that those two things would go together? Right,
and but that's exactly what happens when you're looking for the solution. It's all of a sudden these two things that you never would have expected come together, and they work for the solution. And I heard something, and I'm not even going to try to repeat what I heard because I'm never going to remember it exactly. But what it did is it helped me expand my mind around this type of thing. And by this type of thing, I mean the danger of species going extinct, and the importance of taking care of our Earth and what it means when things go away that used to be there. And basically, it was just talking about it's a reflection of our thought process. So it's like you look and you go, oh, well, there's an animal that's going extinct, one animal, and it doesn't have a huge impact on our lives, and this animal's going extinct. What's the big deal? It's like, but that's a reflection of how we care about our Earth and where we live and how we're treating it and how we're going to move forward. Because if things start going extinct and we just go, oh yeah, that just happens, and we don't take it seriously, try to prevent it and really care for our Earth in a way so that doesn't happen, then all of a sudden, we will wake up 100 years from now going, oh my God, like, there were some serious things that affected our entire ecosystem that we just didn't pay any attention to.
Right.
So it's just really, it helped me really see why this is so important, doing these types of things. And it helped me understand why people get so passionate about it, which is, a wonderful thing, because we need people helping to solve these problems, and which they obviously are.
So that's very, very cool. And if you want to find out more about coral IVF and the wonderful stuff that, Peter Harrison and the whole team of scientists are doing, you can check out the article from CNN that we're going to link in the description, as always. And if you have stories that you'd like us to share, or that you'd just like to share and put out in the world of good things that are happening, use the hashtag What's Right with the World. Excuse me. Like us on Facebook at the Great Love Project, and share the things that you love and the good things that you see that are happening around the world, and we'll talk about it.
Yes, and also you can use that hashtag The Great Love Project too, and that's been around for a while. So if you click on that hashtag, you can see a lot of good things, that have been going on, and just plain things that people love. Maybe it'll remind you of something that you have love for. So thanks for listening, and we'll talk with you soon.
Glenn is available for life coaching sessions, in person or via phone and Skype. To book an appointment or for more information, go to glennambrose.com, follow him on Facebook and Twitter, or click the link in the description of this episode.